Jane Smith, a skilled CIA hacker, is about to embark on her latest mission. Her destination? Frankfurt, Germany. On the surface, Jane appears to be a diplomatic consultant, tasked with supporting technical operations at the U.S. Consulate. But behind this carefully crafted facade lies a much more dangerous truth. Jane is a covert operative, navigating the shadowy world of espionage, cyberintelligence, and international secrets. As she steps off her Lanza machine flight, the real story begins. As the plane touches down in Frankfurt, Jane drains the last of her second glass of red wine and fastens her seatbelt, preparing for the landing. She's calm and composed, knowing that the next few moments will require precision and subtlety. Upon exiting the aircraft, she heads directly to customs, clutching her black American passport. Her diplomatic demeanor is impeccable. When asked why she's in Germany, Jane smoothly replies, "Supporting technical consultations at the consulate." The officer barely raises an eyebrow as he stamps her passport, oblivious to the real reason for her visit. Little does anyone know, Jane's mission is far from diplomatic. Despite the ease with which Jane passes through customs, a sense of tension lingers. Her black passport might indicate a diplomatic role, but in truth, Jane is here for something far more secretive. She is not working for the U.S. Consulate in the traditional sense. She's part of a covert CIA operation. The consulate is merely a front for a much larger, clandestine project. Jane is not only a hacker, but an agent deeply embedded in the CIA's global cyber warfare network. Her mission here in Frankfurt? To work at one of the CIA's most significant secret bases, strategically located in the heart of Europe. As she steps out into the bustling city, Jane's mission slowly begins to unfold. After withdrawing some euros from an ATM, she takes a cab to a nearby hotel, blending in seamlessly with the other travelers. But as she checks in, the layers of her true identity begin to peel away. Jane's cover story of being a consular consultant is just that, a cover. Her real task is far more dangerous. Jane is a hacker employed by the CIA's Center for Cyberintelligence, here to execute a highly sensitive operation. Unbeknownst to most, the U.S. Consulate in Frankfurt houses much more than diplomats and administrative staff. Hidden within its walls is a covert cyberintelligence center run by the CIA. This base is part of a global network that allows agents like Jane to hack, spy, and infiltrate foreign systems undetected. Frankfurt's central location within Europe gives the agency strategic access to countless targets, and Jane is one of the elite hackers tasked with developing and deploying powerful cyber weapons. Her work here is vital but fraught with risk. One wrong move could expose the entire operation. Inside the secure walls of the U.S. Consulate in Frankfurt, Jane assumes her carefully crafted false identity as a diplomatic consultant. The building hums with the regular activity of foreign service officers, but hidden beneath its surface is an entirely different world. Jane moves through security protocols with ease, using her cover to blend in. Once she reaches the highly classified Cyberintelligence Center, she sheds her diplomatic mask and becomes what she truly is, a CIA hacker. The workspace is equipped with state-of-the-art technology, and it is here that Jane will access the CIA's global hacking network, a network designed to infiltrate foreign systems and disrupt communications. Frankfurt's base is a nerve center for the CIA's cyber operations. From here, Jane and her team develop sophisticated hacking tools, cyber weapons capable of targeting encrypted communications across the globe. These tools are designed to penetrate even the most secure systems, allowing the CIA to extract vital intelligence undetected. Encrypted platforms like WhatsApp, once thought to be impenetrable, are no match for the cyber weapons Jane wields. She can bypass encryption, intercept texts, voice messages, and real-time communications. Critical information in a world where digital espionage reigns supreme. Frankfurt's strategic location offers unparalleled access to targets across Europe. Thanks to the Schengen Agreement, which enables free movement across most European countries, the base's geographical position allows Jane to remotely infiltrate networks, bypass borders, and exploit vulnerabilities in various states' cybersecurity. The Frankfurt base is a critical hub in the CIA's global espionage efforts, making Jane's work here vital to American intelligence gathering. Years earlier, Jana underwent intensive training at the Farm, the CIA's secret facility, where future operatives are molded into spies. At the Farm, she honed her skills in more than just hacking. The training was grueling, covering everything from physical combat to infiltration techniques. Jane learned how to evade detection in hostile environments and operate under extreme pressure. The program was designed to turn recruits into masters of deception, able to blend into any situation, forge new identities, and disappear without a trace. Beyond hacking, Jane was trained in interrogation resistance, essential skills for surviving in high-risk operations. The ability to hold her cover, even under the most brutal questioning, became second nature. She went through simulated interrogations where seasoned CIA trainers pushed her to the brink, forcing her to tap into mental and physical resilience she never knew she had. It was this rigorous training that prepared Jane for the perilous missions she now faces, ensuring she could survive even the most hostile situations. Jane's next mission takes her to Pine Gap, a top-secret US-Australian joint facility located deep in the outback of Australia. As she boards a military aircraft bound for Alice Springs, she knows that Pine Gap is one of the most critical intelligence-gathering sites in the world. Hidden in the barren desert landscape, Pine Gap serves as a satellite communication interception hub, monitoring signals and communications from all over the globe. Jane's role will be to strengthen the facility's cyber capabilities, ensuring that Pine Gap can continue its crucial work, intercepting and decoding data that provides key intelligence for both nations. When Jane finally arrives in Alice Springs, the desert town offers little more than a dusty respite from the intensity of her covert life. On rare occasions, she and her colleagues gather at a local casino where the clinking of poker chips and the neon lights provide a brief, almost surreal break from their clandestine work. But even in these moments of relaxation, the tension never fully dissipates. Jane knows that the high-stakes world of cyber espionage is always looming, and at any moment, her work could shift from the quiet of the casino to the chaos of the next operation. As Jane delves deeper into her mission, the shadowy side of the CIA's operations comes into sharper focus. Beneath the layers of intelligence gathering and cyber espionage lies a darker reality, one that the public rarely sees. The CIA's black sites, secret prisons scattered across the globe, serve as hubs for some of the agency's most controversial activities. These facilities are part of a covert network designed for extraordinary rendition, where high-profile targets are captured and transported to undisclosed locations for interrogation, often bypassing legal protocols. Torture, enhanced interrogation techniques, and indefinite detention are the hallmarks of these hidden prisons. Frankfurt, while primarily a hub for cyber intelligence, has been connected to some of these black ops. With its strategic location and robust infrastructure, it served not only as a base for hacking operations, but also as a logistical point for CIA black site operations in Europe. Documents have revealed that Frankfurt played a role in the transfer and coordination of detainees, moving them through Europe to destinations like the notorious Black Site in Poland. Poland's Black Site, known as one of the most infamous in the CIA's network, was where enhanced interrogations took place, targeting high-value detainees. The facility, concealed in a remote location, was off-limits to the public and operated with the full complicity of local authorities. This secret prison became synonymous with waterboarding, sleep deprivation, and other controversial methods used to extract information from prisoners. The existence of such places raises the question of how far intelligence agencies should go in the name of national security. The operations of black sites eventually became linked to the CIA's most infamous detention center, Guantanamo Bay. The notorious facility in Cuba was the endpoint for many detainees captured through extraordinary rendition. The detainees who survived interrogation at sites like Poland were often shipped to Guantanamo for indefinite detention. The links between these facilities form a chain of secretive operations that blur the line between espionage and human rights violations. As Jane prepares for her next mission, the complexity of her work and the ethical dilemmas it entails come to light. The world of intelligence is murky, filled with shades of gray where decisions often straddle the line between necessary and morally questionable. Her work in cyber espionage, like the CIA's broader operations, is part of a global effort to maintain dominance in the field of surveillance. But the dark undercurrents of black sites and extraordinary rendition remind her and the viewers of the hidden costs of these actions. In the final scene, Jane boards another flight, her mission unknown but undoubtedly critical. The future of global surveillance and covert operations remains uncertain as new technologies evolve, and with it, new opportunities and dangers arise. For more stories like Jane's, exposing the hidden world of spy agencies and covert operations, make sure to subscribe. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the world of global surveillance, hacking, and espionage. You won't want to miss what's coming next.